r/AskReddit. Serious gay people of Reddit, what's something you want straight people to know? I have no intention of stealing your girl. Edit. Just to clarify, I'm a bisexual girl and I have never harassed or get flirty with the girlfriend of my friends from what I've understood, though from your replies a lot of people have been through that kind of situation. I'm so sorry for it. I just want to remind you that not all the gay boys/girls have that intention. Why do you have to hug her and pick her up all the time though? Because women have less cultural stigma when expressing friendship outwardly, whereas men are stigmatized for such things and consider it girly or gay if you're too emotional, affectionate, or friendly, which you are projecting here, assuming this hypothetical poster wants to fuck your girlfriend immediately after she says she doesn't. I'm not lying to you. It doesn't matter if I don't look/act/sound gay enough to meet your standards. Also, don't ask me if I find you attractive if you're not prepared for the answer. Never really thought this was an issue, but apparently my own brother and many people I've known have trouble with this concept. Gay people are not always easily identifiable, and there's no set way that any gay person will necessarily act. Whenever I do need to come out to someone, most of the time, straight guys will say something like, "But you don't act/look gay." I guess it makes them second guess other guys they know. That said, they always seem genuinely interested to learn that gay people can look/act like anyone. I'm grateful that none reacted too negatively, aside from my brother at first. It's really creepy when people fetishize the fact that I date women and make inappropriate comments. This has included comments about how I'm technically still a virgin, asking repetitively if I would ever sleep with a man, or asking if I wear a strap-on. I just happen to like women. It's not something out of a porno. I just want to meet someone and fall in love and live happily ever after. Maybe get a dog, make dinner together, etc. Not star in someone's weird lesbian fantasy. You're straight. I understand that completely, and I have never once wanted to fuck you. Please stop treating me like I want to screw anything with a dick and a heartbeat. Edit. I'd like to clarify something. I've gotten a few responses now about straight guys who've had unfortunate experiences with gays who've pushed past the limit and tried to get them to do stuff with another guy. I understand this happens, and as a gay man, I do not approve of it. It's sexual harassment and extremely rude to push boundaries just because they see straight men as these forbidden fruit. But those men are not us as a community. Most of us might watch a STR8 porn now and then. It's a fantasy just like any other, but it's a fantasy, not something to be acted on. But we respect boundaries and do not desire to convert straight men. Please don't use a bad experience and the vocal minority to judge us as a whole community. Yes, I'm gay. I really don't give a fuck about it. I don't need you to endlessly shout about how awesome gay people are. Just be my friend and treat me like you treat everyone else. This always astonishes me, and not in a good way. It's always confusing when some of the less secure straight peeps in the group act like it's so awesome that we have gay friends. How about it's awesome that we have friends? Do you also ask them how the gay weather is? And if they have any super gay plans for the weekend? No? Because you don't actually want to hear about going to gay bars, or pride, or meetings to plan pride events. God, it's so much fun to plan pride, and I'm just the straight group mom, or the mundane shit. You just want to announce to the world, hey you guys, I'm totally an ally for you super gay peeps. Not how this works. Not at all. Gays are used to building their own family. Some of us don't get to stay with our biological families because we are gay. It is something that is wonderful when you start to build your family again. If your family is toxic and horrible to you, don't be afraid to walk away from all the pain and hurt. You can build your own family. I watched a friend stop his education to go back home and help out his abusive father. He never got to finish the degree. He held the belief that he needed to be there for family when they wouldn't do the same in return. Being gay is like having brown hair. It doesn't say anything about your personality or character. I just get annoyed when I see people say gay people are wonderful and magic. Or the other hand, nasty shit about how they think we are going to bring about the apocalypse. There have been amazing, selfless gay people, just like there have been amazing, selfless straight people. And there have been horrific psychopathic gay people, just like there have been horrific psychopathic straight people. As Dan Savage responded to the gay people are angels nonsense, Jeffrey Dahmer ate my friend. Some gay people are bad. I wish people would see sexual orientation like having blue eyes or being left-handed. I'm not your gay bestie. No, I won't go shopping with you. No, I won't give you a makeover. I'm a person, not an accessory, and my role in life isn't to make you feel fabulous. Also, straight women in gay bars, please realize you are not the main attraction here. Don't yell and scream woo every 2 seconds. We are trying to get dick in peace. Also, please tip your bartenders and staff. Last note, please for the love of God never have your bachelorette party at a gay bar. We aren't some exotic petting zoo for you to feel wild in. That we can't change our sexuality. I had a guy repeatedly ask me out for a year. I told him I was gay the first time, and he kept repeatedly asking me to change my sexuality to date him. Wouldn't have dated him anyway. He thinks sweet pants are part of a smart outfit. Romantically, many of us go through that teenage phase, going starry-eyed and awkward around crushes, not knowing how to flirt/pick people up. OMG, when will they text me back, etc. In our 20s. It's getting better, but at best our dating options as actual teens were extremely limited, and at worst, we spent a lot of time and energy either desperately pretending we were straight or flat out repressing any kind of attraction. This comes with the fun of being mature enough to realize you're being a cringy idiot, but also being totally unable to stop it beyond making sure you're not being creepy. Okay, so, there's a couple things. Gaiety is just like heterosexuality, we still have a type. Being attracted to other guys doesn't mean it's every guy. Also, don't tell gay people they just haven't found the right guy/girl. 1. It's rude, and 2. No, that's not true. Yeah, they haven't found the right person, because the right person isn't the gender society tells them is their only option. On a side note, cause it honestly bothers me, don't tell gay people they aren't valid, because they don't act as flamboyant as the gays you see on TV. I've been told this by a girl that I told was gay, and I hate that I had to explain to her that flamboyancy does not equal gaiety. I'm as gay as anyone else you'll meet. How eccentric I am doesn't decide how gay I am. I think straight people have been for the most part understanding. What I would really like to say is more directed to bisexual or bicurious women. I know how little you have to choose from. Life is unfair that we still keep most of your potential partners in a closet. What you need to know, however, is that if you just so happen to forget that you are looking for someone to play with you and your boyfriend after hours or days of flirting, I will want nothing to do with you. It's really put me off approaching others these days with how common it is around here. More power to you, but you need to be a bit more upfront. Kudos if you do this already though. I'm gay. Being gay is important to me, as it has informed every aspect of my life in some way. I'm active in the community. I've been an activist. I have participated in the culture, and I love the community. That being said, stop telling me how to act. Don't tell me to act more gay or more straight, or whether or not I hold up your stereotypes. Don't go on about how you couldn't tell, or could tell instantly. I'm not seeking your approval over my sexuality and how I express it. I know you want to tell me that all gay men are the same, or that you never know, some gay guys are just like straight guys. As if that is supposed to be woke or a compliment. I'm not a good gay if you thought I was straight, and I don't aspire to be. Nor am I a good gay if I fall into one of your stereotypes. I'm part of this community, yes, but I'm also an individual within it. Edit. I also want to address the hundreds of straight men we don't want to fuck you. Well, maybe I do want to fuck you. There have been plenty of straight men that I wanted to fuck. If they told me they weren't interested, I left them alone. It is possible we are interested, and you're just going to have to fucking get over that. Women do it all the time. The importance of representation and visibility in the media. For me, growing up without any positive gay role models or stories in my life led me to believe that being my true self wouldn't be an option, or would be some sort of tragic lifelong sentence. Coming of age in the late 90s/early 2000s in a small town, most of the representation around homosexuality was negative and media representations weren't necessarily positive. All I ever heard and saw was how being gay was a sin and how tragic the lives of the gay people in our communities were because of AIDS or drug abuse or discriminatory violence. It wasn't until I moved to LA at age 17 that I saw gay people in the world living their lives without trying to hide their sexuality. They just happened to be gay. It was seriously mind-blowing to me, as that concept of having a normal life had never been presented to me. I came out by the end of my first week there. Also, I understand that safety is still a huge concern for many gay people, so being fully out isn't always an option. Having positive representation out there in the world could be life-changing for LGBT youth who haven't been shown that there are places and people that accept us. I'd love it if you liked and subscribed.